Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Monday, July 17th, 2023, and we are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these MLB videos every single day, along with the NFL and college football, and that's back on. We're coming off huge winning years, y'all can see on the screen over here. NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, and NHL. We're going after our first 10,000 subscribers, our first 5.5 months on YouTube. So I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. And to recap yesterday's results. Now, before I recap yesterday's results, for those guys who are new to the channel, just get ready. There's going to be a little bit of a doozy. For those guys who've been around for a minute, you know this can happen here and there. We had a horrible fucking day yesterday. This was one of the worst days of my life when it comes to betting, like genuinely. And it wasn't because we went 0-5. 0-5 is a horrible day regardless, but it was the bad beats. First off, Astros minus 1.5. We had that game. How on earth is it possible that you have a top 5 bullpen in the MLB? Top 5, highly paid, one of the highest payrolls for a bullpen. You get up, you somehow tie it 3-3, get the bullpen in there, 4 runs in the 7th, unbelievably bad. Then the Astros come back, get to 9-7, top of the 9th, and they score one meaningless run. We lose on the hook, absolutely horrible there. Terrible. And we at one point, I think it was in the 7th, the Astros were 2 for 17 runners in scoring position. We doubled them up on hits. Absolutely horrible loss there. Braves and Rays. Guys, if you told me that the Royals and the White Sox are both going to win at plus 300, basically plus 250 underdogs, if you're the one who predicted that and actually bet it and can prove it, congratulations. But that was unbelievable. The Braves getting smoked at home by a bad White Sox team. The Rays getting smoked by a bad Royals team with a good pitcher on the mound, Eflin too. Horrible. The Padres, my lord, unbelievably bad loss. 3-0, errors all over the place. We got 6-5 in the 10th. Let one come back. Couldn't get a guy home from third. Just absolutely horrible. The Diamondbacks tie it up. It was the exact same game from Saturday. Horrible loss there. And then the Guardians. Let me just say this, guys. When it comes to the Guardians, I was watching this game. No one out, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. We're up 5-2. We're in a good spot. I basically walk out of my house for a minute. I go to my deck, my backyard, my beautiful backyard. And I go back out there. I walk back in after 10 minutes. It's still the bottom of the 8th, and we're down 6-5. And with 2 outs up. Unbelievable. Again, the freaking Indians, but they're not the Guardians, they're the freaking Indians because they absolutely got stormed by the Rangers here. And they have one of the best bullpens in the league. From what I remember, I'll just pull up the stats really quick over here. They have the second best bullpen in the majors. And they let up 4 runs with 2 outs and nobody on. That's unreal to me. Unreal, terrible, terrible loss. So overall, just if we made money for bad beats, we'd be a millionaire after yesterday. Tough day yesterday, but we are going to bounce back today. Yeah, I got that out of my system. I feel a lot better now. I didn't tweet anything about it. I feel a lot better now. So let's get into the picks today. I got 3 picks today in the MLB. We're going to bounce back here. All right, we have 3 picks today in the MLB. Let's get started with our best bet of the day, which is going to be the Marlins money line minus 102 versus the Cardinals. For me, it's all about the pitching matchup. Luzardo is a much better pitcher than Michaelis. Luzardo is 100% better. He's a full run and 1.2 runs better than on the ERA. Both bullpens aren't very good, but the Cardinals are in sell mode. They literally were saying that publicly. They say they're not going to be, but they definitely are, and everyone in the locker room knows it. The Marlins get on a base a ton, and for this Cardinals team, their bullpen and their starters, they absolutely collapse when they have a little bit of pressure on them. When there's 1 or 2 guys on base, when there's a guy in scoring position, they almost always let those guys through. You can see there's a million games the Cardinals have had locked up, game over, and then a team storms back and beats them. I really like the Marlins here, coming off a sweep against the Orioles. I don't see them losing 4 straight. Plus, the Cardinals don't really have much of a home field advantage because no one's going to the games in St. Louis. I'm rolling the Marlins here, money line minus 102. Next, we have the Rangers money line plus 100 versus the Rays. The pitching matchup here to me is a draw. You might be like, Zach McClanahan. No, Dame Dunning's been fantastic all year. And so is McClanahan. McClanahan's been worse in the road while Dunny's been better at home. Both bullpens are not very good at all. The offenses are good, but the Rangers are at home, and they have a better offense, like I said. I like the home dogs in this spot. I think, and for me, like in the Rays, to me, there's something I can't trust about them. I feel like it might just be their bullpen. Their offense is kind of hit or miss here and there. To me, I like the Rangers at home with plus money. I'm rolling with them here. And then last, we're going to take the Mariners money line minus 134 versus the Twins. Teams playing the A's, the series before, which is the Twins, almost always drop the first game of the next series just because of the increase in competition. Sonny Gray is fantastic for the Twins, and he's on the mound here, and Gilbert's pretty good too. But he almost always gets no run support because there's no sense of urgency because of how good he is. I think there's a part of the Twins where, like, hey, if we stutter, during during the early parts of the game, Sonny Gray will just bail us out. Well, the problem is that Sonny Gray doesn't score runs for you. And I think the Mariners at home is in a good spot. The Mariners also have an elite bullpen versus a bad offensive team in the Twins. I'm rolling the Mariners here at home minus 134. Though I might be adding some more picks throughout the day. Members will have those text you. Everybody else, you can check my Twitter. My Twitter is ZDM_bets. And we make guys money all year in the MLB. If you want to continue making most in the college football and the NFL, become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. As members, you support me and you support our channel. We get all of our picks early, way before the videos come out. And also, you have a guaranteed line to meet. So any game you're considering betting that we did not cover, just text the hotline number. You'll get a guaranteed response back by any game you're considering betting. On top of that, you also have all of our picks, or our add-on picks, texted straight to your phone, so you never miss those as well. Again, that website is linked in the comments below. That's zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So, quick recap what we have. Our best bet, we have the Marlins money line at minus 102. We have the Rangers money line at plus 100 versus the Rays. We have the Mariners money line at minus 134 versus the Twins. Plus, we'll probably be adding some more here a little bit later. So let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I will see you all tomorrow.